There were many moments in my research career where I had some insights that led me down very interesting paths, and they were often stimulated by students. The very first one I remember was a medical student working in my laboratory, he's now Dr. Ray Bergenstock. Ray was watching me prepare some cells that I was studying from blood, and I was studying the lymphocytes to look at the immune response to infection, and throwing out the nutrofils, or the polymorphonuclear leukocytes. And he said, why don't you look at those cells, the polys? So I looked at both, and sure enough, it turned out to be the neutrophils that were the very interesting cell, and that led me to a whole series of investigations looking at neutrophil dysfunction, and as that might affect periodontal disease, makes it more severe, which led me to studies of diabetes. Once I get into the diabetes studies, there was another student, George Taylor, who was watching what we were doing, and we were studying the effect of diabetes on periodontal disease. If you're diabetic, you have more severe periodontal disease. He said, why don't you look at the other way? That is, if you're a diabetic and have periodontal disease, does that make diabetes worse? And he was right. We did the study. It took about a year, but he was absolutely right. And that led to some very interesting work that we're still doing, looking at the effect of managing periodontal disease, treating periodontal disease on diabetes sugar control. And in fact, if you do treat periodontal disease well, the sugar control of a diabetic will improve. And this, of course, has tremendous implications with respect to managing diabetes and interprofessional collaboration between dentists and physicians. So that all came from a question from a student.